Hello, my name is Clarice. I'm from class 25. I had my first year internship in F&B department in China, in Four Seasons Hotel in Shenzhen. Shenzhen is in Guangdong province. Why I choose to back to China? One reason is I didn't have any experience in F&B department before I come to SHMS. Because I'm not to the age to work. The age to work in hotel in China is 18 years old. So this is my first internship. Also, this is the first hotel I worked. So our Chinese restaurant is called 卓越轩. It's a Chinese restaurant. It's very famous of Guangzhou cuisine. We just have lunch and dinner for customer of one day. I did the hostess, server, and work in the pantry for 6 months internship. I almost did every position because our manager asked me to do everything when I have internship. In the restaurant, I work with my workmates together, so I meet a lot of Chinese people. I learned a lot. Also, this is a very hard job for me because our restaurant has a lot of tables and privacy rooms. The privacy room is for some customers want to have some secret space, so we can provide to them, or some special guests like VIP guests. We will provide this room for them. I make a lot of small goals during the internship, and at the end I find I was complete for the goals. For example, I learned Cantonese. It's a new language for me. For 3 months, I can understand 70% of people's communication. And also, I practice my emergency handle skills, like deal with the customers' complaint and make reservation for customers, and maybe serve the dish to the guests. There are 2 essays that I remember that I did to my guests, and 2 different comments from the guests. So first is a very successful essay. It's once the Asia Four Seasons Hotels Financial Manager Group come to our restaurants to have lunch, and the flow of our hotel and the restaurants are very secret to strict to treat these things, because it's from our Four Seasons Hotel group, and they come to our restaurants to have lunch. I was very lucky to be served for a part of their managers, because our managers find that people can good to speak English will be served, and during my internship, I was very good at my job, so our manager chose me to be served to their manager. And what I serve is about 13 people in the private room. Before the meal, I learned a lot of important information from our manager. Our manager gave me a list of the of everyone's name and position, and also the food allergy of everyone, because it's very important when you serve food. You need to mention to the customers, is there any allergy foods in the course. Also, the guest is a VIP guest, so we also need to remember all these things. So for me, when I serve the food to the customers as a very big dish, I will introduce the dish's name and the ingredients that maybe some special guests may be allergy for, and I do a lot of personal service for everyone. Like some people do not like to serve the cutlery when they have desserts, so I will choose to serve spoon for them. And the service, I got a very good comments for my customers. It's really a very good service experience I can ever forgot. From this service, I know that if you want to get the good comments from the guests, you need to prepare a lot, like the guests' eating habits and the guests' allergy and the guests something food they like, something food they don't like. You can recommend the food by their like or dislike. It will be very good help to your service and be a very successful serve to the guests. And the another field essays, also it's the first time being associated by the guest. It's a very unforgettable experience. I was complained by a very rich guest. He takes a lot of wine to our restaurant, and he wants to have a privacy space for his friends. So I was be asked to serve him. The whole story was the guest received the room for the dinner. He came and said he wants to watch the TV and asked me for moving the table setting. After I did, he was unsatisfied with what I did. He think the table setting wasn't in the middle of the TV. She wants me to move a little bit. And I also first complained to the guest, and I moved. After that, he also still don't satisfied with me, and he said, I think you are not professional. So what I did is ask my manager and tell her about the situation. What my manager did was ask another workmate to change position with me. So from the field essays, I was learned that we need to be more accurately judge the guest's characteristic. When the customer come and give a personalized service according to the customer's personality, so you will get a good feedback from the guest, will not be associated by the guest. So this is two essays I learned from the internship. It's one good and one bad. Also, I think I will find a lot of essays in the future work in the hotel service. And the one I need to remember is what we did the situation the situation comes out, we can't just to be very stressful. We need to calm down and to find the solution to deal with. Also, if you do something bad to the customer, they are not satisfied, you need to first apologize to them and then you find the solution. And the most important things, you need to tell the manager or the supervisor at the first time so they can deal with your problem and to reduce the guest complaint. So I learned a lot from these terms internship, and I'm very thanks for my college to help me a lot in the internship. I wish I can learn more achievements in the next internship.